Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we give you update on as it take the go. In case you have not followed us on our social media handles, I urge you to do that very quickly, so you'll be getting our update back to back. Now going straight to the reason why we are here. They say that Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Republic government in exile prime minister, has revealed the reason behind the call for Biafra independence and the separatist agitations in Nigeria. I think they have asked him, I don't know whether it is a new interview, but with what we are seeing here, I think this is a new update. And they say that IPOB, Simon Ekpa, gives reason for separatist clamor for Biafra. I'm going to go into details and give on that update very fast so that I'm going to follow up with as it take the go. And they say that Nigerian paramilitary workers lament non-payment of allowances, promotion arrears, say salary can't take them to work in a month. I don't see them now, so the hardship don't hit them. But now them, they go still take the kill the innocent people. And still on this Tinubu matter, I go play on one video on this issue with the trend up and down. But if you look at the whole matter, you go see and say, APC people, they keep quiet. They know too they call because they know say they don't shit for church, I be for mosque. But we go into details. Before we do that very quickly, I want to use this opportunity to introduce this herbal medicine for honor. I want to use this opportunity to introduce it to Mona de C. Those of una will be saying una get one ailment or the other. I beg, don't die in silence. Contact the numbers on your screen. Those of una we dey for Italy, we dey for Germany, we dey for France, we dey for Luxembourg, we dey for Spain. Now, I want to tell you people something. One thing happened recently. Medicine where they say go give person for which country be that one? Let's say that country near Luxembourg. I don't know. I don't forget the name, but I go check them later. They reach there, custom can't they do anyhow. They say what happen? They say because of say the medicine they work, but their own now small they work. They don't want the one where they cure person. Pata. They want this medicine where they give on all this their white chalk within they say they give people. We be say you go they cure you small, something we supposed cure in 2 days. You go take them 6 months, and that's so you go they buy that medicine because they say their economy needs to grow. That once you cure them of those sicknesses, they will not go back to the hospital again. So I beg, now that you still have the opportunity to get or lay your hands on this medicine that has the cure for diabetes, blood pressure, typhoid, painkiller. Those of una will be so now they do hard work. After the day's work, your body go they pain you. The solution is here to cure you permanently. Malaria herbal treatment. Those people when get ulcer, they even say they get ulcer free herbal product. Herbal painkiller. Those of una will be say una know they feel man on a woman. Knack man, they there, you go cure that thing will make you know they stand gidigba. No be this thing be this one. No be energy medicine be this. No, this is a cure to that thing will make you know they stand as a man. This is the permanent cure. So call the numbers on the screen and hopefully they explain. Any kind of sicknesses, they get different medicine and all of them they work 100%. They say within they won't do diabetes. Very soon, they want knock them to 0, but they don't knock diabetes to 45% now from 100. They don't reduce them to 45. So research is still going on to make sure that sickness is eradicated and they have a permanent cure for it. You get the point. So contact them. I beg. So don't die in silence. Now I make a seminar. Just tell on. I go put the number is there, or I go put them for the description or the comment section so you guys can see. Now, going into what Simon Ekpa said, the Finland-based Biafran agitator Simon Ekpa has given insight into reasons for their agitation, lamenting the inability of the political class to address issues of national development beviling the country. A statement signed by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Chief of Staff to the acclaimed Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE, lamented the socio-political and economic situations in the country. The statement said the situations which created the atmosphere for the social unrest in the country in 1967 has been allowed to continue even till today. Ekpa regretted that these existing conditions, coupled with the continuous exploitation of the indigenous mineral resources to the detriment of the host communities, have made the viability and the existence of Nigeria and Biafra as one country not only very difficult, but totally impossible. He spoke at the World Peace Summit, which was held in South Korea. Wow. So now waiting that woman go there, go tell them, oh, he don't go expose Nigeria for that. Una go remember when I showed the picture of that woman and I told you people to congratulate her on her trip to South Korea when she got the, is it a peace award, whatever. Una go remember that award when that woman received. So now exposure, now you go expose Nigeria. You go tell South Korea how this government of Nigeria has failed woefully in living up to expectation as human beings. It falls back to what I've been telling you people often and on, that Nigerian government is a failure, and the people there who claim to be governing the country are living like animals. Animals, I mean. Because I don't see any reasonable human being who has a brain that would want to live in darkness. Your country does not have light since 60 years. You don't have light. And we have been having presidents who we claim they have gone to Oxford, they have this result and have, oh, sorry, they have fake result anyways. Defending the idea of a Biafran government in exile, BRGIE, the self-acclaimed leader said that it will help to eradicate terrorism from the southeast region. At the 9th anniversary of the 18th HWPL World Peace Summit, the group urged for consideration for a political system that would put an end to the constant killing of innocent indigenes of Nigeria by rehabilitated and reintegrated terrorists. They say that all those people will be saying they buy people for Southeast. Now terrorists where they don't recruit into different uniform parastatals in Nigeria, like the Army, Navy, Air Force, what have you, DSS and the Nigerian Police. Recall that Heavenly Culture, World Peace Restoration of Light, HWPL, a cooperative organization of International Women's Peace Group, IWPG, has engaged both government and civil society in peace conference aimed at resolving conflicts and establishing sustainable peace in the world. At the summit, Biafra Republic Government in Exile Chief of Staff, Dr. Orabuezi, was commended for her role in seeking peaceful means towards resolving issues surrounding the welfare of the southeast and south regions of the country. This is as the group reasoned that acknowledging the clamor of the region would improve the living standards of its citizens, improve lifestyle, improve per capita income, and increase sense of responsibility as citizens. The current policy of the Nigeria government to rehabilitate and reintegrate known terrorists into the night system will also be checked and curtailed. It listed some of the avenues it has used to seek an end to the social ills of the area, to include, among others, calling on the federal government to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, which is Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. So all these were what she tabled while representing Simon Ekpa of the Biafra Republic government in exile during that peace summit in South Korea. Let us take a look at Tinubu's result saga, the ongoing saga concerning his fake, is it not even doctored? How they call and say fake. This one is totally fake. It's not even adulterated. Total fake. a female president and he's a man in Nigeria. No be juju be that. Mona watch you.
There are 40 million Yoruba people in the entire globe. That's the estimation. There are 222 million thereabout people in Nigeria. There are 93 million registered voters in Nigeria. The verdict that is in Ashad Bola Ahmed, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's hand, is by 8 million people. Shall all of us who are not part of that 8 million now say to ourselves that we are now at the proudest moment of our lives, wherein under deposition, documents are flying about, some saying female, some writing male, some saying he came with the social security number that is tied to a woman. Some, look, let me tell you, Shehu, I know a lot of people who spoke the Bola Tinubu presidency into power. People like my very respected brother Femi Fani-Kayode, who must have their tongue clipped now because they will be greatly embarrassed. That is this what we have really become? And you know, Shehu, the painful thing about it is that we want the entire country to pretend as if Atiku is now so guilty because he has the stamina and the gusto to go through all this. Even if nothing happens from the Supreme Court, and if something happens from the Supreme Court, would this not be a line that we should never cross in this country? And I need to put it to you, Shehu, Atiku, this is not the first time Atiku has put himself in harm's way just for all of us. Even if you can't remember any, even though there are a plethora of others and court cases in court. One of them being the fact that a governor cannot just get up in the morning and remove his deputy. A president cannot get up and remove his vice. It's down to Atiku and fighting. The one that all Nigerians must even take a bow for is that, do you know how Nigeria would have become if it was really possible for somebody to stay in power perpetually and somebody had to stand at third time when even generals in this country were mooted? If Atiku has gone to Chicago to go and find the certificate, pray. Why wasn't the certificate produced in the first time? Why is the secondary school, why is it a secondary school that doesn't exist? We have been derobed. People in England are telling me now that nurses are going to have to go and redo their nursing qualification exam. You know why? Because we have now become a nation of cheaters. We have now become a nation of duplicitous people who cannot even, I mean, come on, even the back ends of some other countries. You know what the governments of the countries are doing? They're doing like this. They are whispering behind our back. And Shehu, when we wanted to go on this journey, one day I was on one of those programs I always try to speak fact. I tried to say to even the president then that is immortality in the villa because the contraption and everything put together does not suggest that this is the best that Nigeria can put forward. And before you start telling me about any genius economic policies, the reality on ground does not even suggest so. That team that he has put together could have been put together for any other person that will carry the honor, the integrity. Sean, do you know how I feel? I feel diminished. I feel that, are these the children of Bafemi Awolowo? Are these the people that Abraham Adesoya and the likes of them in AD, did they know all this and allow it to slide? Must we now get to a position in the world where we're sending like thousands and thousands of emails to one institution to ask for the same record that could have been produced? Did you read the deposition? Even the school itself must bury his head in shame. The school has a right to say, this is totally the position we have, and be unambiguous about it. They can't write that deposition in a manner that in one breath you get the impression they are saying, oh, he's with us, he went to our school. In another breath they are saying, we can't validate the society certificate. In another breath they are saying, the vendors did it. In another breath they can't find the person that signed it. In another breath
just a moment, Mr. Showumi.
All right, when I don't hear voila, I'm be that to this country. I'm not sure say you get where we they go so because Nigeria has failed. Do not be one of those things when they complain there. You don't talk and finish. There's nothing to talk again. Muna, just take a look at this. Now they say that some staff members of Nigeria paramilitary services, which include correctional, immigration, fire, and the civil defense, have lamented the non-payment of peculiar allowances and promotion arrears by the government despite approval since July 2023. I say thank God say never even take, because some people they complain say 2 years They never collect a dime from this government. The workers who spoke to Sahara reporters on condition of anonymity accused their supervisory interior ministry of colluding with their controller generals and some other top government officials to divert and embezzle the funds meant for the payment. Lamenting the suffering paramilitary personnel have been subjected to as inhumane, they described President Bola Tinubu's administration as full of deceit and not trustworthy. I say, una good morning, oh. They expressed doubt as to whether the government would honor and pay the new 35,000 naira temporary wage increase when it could not pay arrears, previous wages and promotion arrears. One of the staff members who spoke to Sahara reporters said the consolidated paramilitary salary structure compass, which approved a particular allowance and increase in rent subsidy on July 25, 2023, had not been paid to date. They went on to complain and complain and complain, and even showed us their evidence here. Not be the one where you go say they go explain tire, no evidence. Evidence there. Now be that one who they look for screen here, so now be that one. When they see here, Ministry of Interior. They don't agree pay them money. Now they are crying, saying that Tinubu's administration is fraud. Wanna let me know what you know the reason follow this matter. See they hot, so I go see you now for the next update. Don't forget to order your medicine now. In case you never see the phone numbers, look at it here depending on your location. If you're in Italy, you can see the number there. Contact Obinna plus 39350-925-4983 plus other locations around the world: UK, America, Canada, Europe, Germany, Spain, and every other place. South Africa, Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja, and Igbo land, everywhere.